send them down towards him just to sort of help him out. I'm building immortals from 2 of robotics facilities just to get him enough units to keep him going. And our opponent has a 3rd expansion coming up now, and they're just mining saturated completely and spending a lot of minerals, but not really attacking. They're really focused on teching up. And then we have Ecto directing me, telling me I need this unit, I'd like that unit, and I'm just trying to macro as much as I can. Meanwhile, he's trying to, every time he he sees a unit on low HP, he pulls it back because we really can't afford losing anything. So it's like insane micro. I don't know if we can see his APMs, but he's up at a lot of AV. Not as much as the red one is, but you know, still a lot more than the rest of us. I keep sending him down units in 4s whenever I have my warp gates ready. And he keeps pushing back and trying to deal with these with the enemy. And we have a lot of immortals and stalkers coming in, and even though they're not, you know, very high shield, it still works, and we manage to survive with them. And every time I keep sending them back, and I build a few immortals here and there. And at this point, we were like, is this actually going to work? Are we actually gonna make this? Because they have a lot of minerals, but Red is not really producing anything, it seems. He has some Hydralisk that's just standing there, and now he lost his expansion, even though he has like 1500 mineral and almost 900 gas. I don't understand why he's not building more units. But I like that, because hey, that means that I survive for that. Meanwhile, he's Blue is sending in a few Zealots to counter this, and I get most of them down, and I keep sending units. I tried to do a proxy, but they just managed to see that just before that. He runs to my base, hoping he can get me down, while Ecto is just wrecking havoc in their bases, because they really don't have any defenses, but other than all of this. I try to to block him off, because it's really dependent on me surviving this. So I managed, with all luck, to get an awesome force field down here where they can't really reach me, and these sentries can just shoot the Zealots. When they try and go over here, I I shoot them back a bit and do another really lucky force field here, and I can focus them down. Then I morph in some stalkers to, you know, just make sure that I don't lose these units, and get down these Zealots, and then I'm sending them up here to take care of the Mutalisk we have here. Meanwhile, they are giving me praise, even though I'm just building stuff. I'm not really the one controlling the units, because he thinks that this is me alone and just wreaking havoc to both of them. But at this point, my base is safe. I don't have any more really minerals to get, and I'm just trying to mass up. But I have a lot of units all of a sudden, and they have nothing. They have the expansion up here hasn't really been saturated. He's trying, but this is too late. Red one is pretty inactive. I think actually he's not left the game, but he's trying to decide what he has to do. He's trying to pull back here to put up another hatchery and hope that he can mass up and get some units before before we find him and slaughter him. Really think that he should have. You know, I'm no expert, but I really think that he should have built a lot more units when they saw us push back, because this is probably why we managed to go through with it. I keep building units. Whenever I find, you know, I have the warp gates ready and stuff like that, I send them down to Ecto. But at this point, I realize that, you know, we're probably gonna win, because there's no chance in hell that we can lose now when Um, units lost. There we go. when they have actually lost a lot more units than us, and we've managed to just swing back and completely obliterate these guys, even though we lost a base early on. But together with awesome micro and awesome macro, where I've just been doing the macro and Ecto does the macro, we've actually managed to swing around. So I suppose if you're in a 2v2 and your opponent loses really quickly or gets demolished, just share units and have your ally control all these control all your units, and you just worry about macroing up. I mean, I didn't even take an expansion. This is all from one single base, and I really didn't want to dare to risk taking these 400 minerals, and I don't know, maybe it's going to be 800 minerals in total, just to saturate my natural expansion. So we're not just finishing up here, we're talking a little bit, and they're pretty amazed, and we are amazed that we can actually we managed to pull through this with just one base and 2 people here. And we finish up their bases, and it's a GG.